I know you know a lot of pro gamblers too. Do you have friends that have this same issue?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I know a ton of all of them do at some point. And it's baccarat. It's anything.
Right.
They'll
Winners.
if they just win consistently. It just really is one of the biggest hater. But I think because the casino doesn't have a face for you to jump on, right? That's the reason why it's just the casino is just this publicly traded corporation, and they just so you don't have anybody to attack. And so I think that's the reason why they're able to get away with it. And also, I think the other thing is the sports bettor in general doesn't get the sympathy of the country, right? It's not a sympathetic character. So when they go and say, "Hey, I can't believe I got kicked out of the sports book," a lot of Middle America or the Bible Belt is why are you betting in the first place? So that's why.
You said something interesting there. I've never talked about this on a show ever because people will say, "What? What are you talking about?" He opened up the door for it. You said baccarat, right?
Yeah.
You can win at anything, John. He's right. You can go to the crap table, not even touch the dice. But if you win 10 times in a row, a good amount of money, they look at your account. Now they'll say, you know what, Mr. P, Mr. Joe, we can't give you comps anymore. Yeah, you're not physically worth it. You're not financially worth it to us. He's absolutely right.
Yeah.
They just don't want high limit play. You listen, when we were out with Dana, what did he pull you and me to the side and say? We're not going to mention the casino.
Yeah.
Most casinos.
There's a big casino.
There's a giant casino
that you would never think sweats the money.
Yeah,
and they sweat the money. They sweat
the money with him. Yeah, well,
a lot of people.
They just don't have other players to offset them, maybe, but they do.
They do.
They do.
Of course, they do.
It's shocking, to hear this. But going back to what he said, you're so right, Michael. I know guys that have been cut off from playing baccarat, cut off of comps. And by the way, it's a negative EV game. They're going to lose in the end.
Yeah.
But if they hit and run, casinos do not play guys that come in and hit and run. Now, what I mean is they come in and they win 20 grand, they quit. But they don't realize that they can win the whole $500,000 credit line off you. But if you go in and take the 20,000, now I've been told from casino executives, Craig, the reason why is they come in, they take comps, they take show tickets, they take meals. Now they just hit and run. And they're taking, but we have to be that lucky casino that gets their whole bankroll and wins the whole bank. I don't agree with any of it. It's the game's a 1.5%, 2% game. I don't agree with it. I think if you're there to book a game. But you're right. People don't realize that you get thrown out of casinos even just for winning on negative EV games. It's the reason why I want to go in and beat the hell out of every casino. I walk in. I want
to. That's how Dana feels.
You have no legal protection either. Again, like I said, it's not normal federal discrimination laws don't apply to you because of the fact that you get kicked out for something. It would be similar to somebody saying, "Well, I don't. We're playing the Cowboys next week. I'd like for Micah Parsons to not be part of this game," and then just be like the other team disqualifying him from the game. But casinos can do this. When you think about it, I listened to Grant Cardone talk about this. He was he kept hearing the same names over again, complaining about the program. So he's like, let's fire our worst clients. Let's just tell any of the clients who give us problems, we're going to give you a full refund and get out of there. And it's risk mitigation. And this is kind of the same thing. It's the casinos are let's just fire our worst clients. The people that are winning the money from us the most or seem to be putting way too much effort into this, let's get rid of those people.
You're spot on.
And there's no
people at home aren't going to believe this. They're going to say, what? No way.
But when you look at it legally and you look at it logically, just from a mathematical standpoint, if you had a business where I could just get rid of my competition, I literally just could not interact with them, then you would do so. It would be stupid for you to not do so, even though it may be immoral.
Right.